Mm. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Now I've been getting a lot of texts on my Instagram saying what's the step to start a business, okay? And I'm here to tell you the step to start a business, any business, okay? It is very time consuming. It having to do with a lot of research. It doesn't matter if even if it's like a lip gloss, simple lip gloss business, doesn't matter. It still requires a lot of work if you want it to be right. Now, my first step is, what is your passion? If it's, say you work a 9 to 5, right? I'm driving while I'm talking, guys, so just bear with me. But say you work a 9 to 5, right? Okay. So within your 9 to 5, say for example, I want a little hustle on the side, because a lot of us, we have our 9 to 5, but yet we want a little hustle on the side, and that's understandable because a lot of people want to make extra income. Extra income is actually good for a home. You feel me? And some of us are single moms. We could be married, but we still want a little side hustle, to do extra stuff and stuff like that. First thing first, what is your passion? Because if you're going to start a side business, and it's not something that you love, it's not something that is you enjoy doing, 9 times out of 10 it is not going to be successful, period. 9 times out of 10 that business will not be successful. It has to be something that you love doing. If it's a side hustle, it has to be. It's not like a 9 to 5 where, oh, I have to go to work because I have to feed my kids, or I have to go to work because I have needs. You know what I'm saying? It's like a side hustle. Say you're doing your 9 to 5 and you don't like your 9 to 5, but yet you still got to do it because you got to pay your bills. You got to, you know what I'm saying? If you have your own place, you have to pay your rent or your mortgage. You got to pay your car note, all those stuff. So a side hustle is just as important as that, because if you're doing a side hustle and you want it to be successful, it has to be something that you love. That's number one. Say for instance, you said, okay, is I don't see anything that I actually would love, but I could sell like an item, for example, a product. So now we're gonna use the one of the easiest product, I think, lip gloss. Okay, I like lip gloss. I want to sell lip gloss. There we go. Now you come down. Okay, so you find your niche. Pretty much is beauty, because lip gloss is beauty, right? So it falls under beauty. Okay, so you're gonna say, okay, lip gloss, beauty. Okay, now within your niche of lip gloss beauty, what's within that niche? Now you get what I'm saying? Now let me break it down. Okay, I'm gonna do lip gloss. Now you have to say what type of lip gloss I want to sell. You could sell solid, you could sell liquid. Um, Now you have to narrow it down more. What flavors do I want? Do I want to come out with one flavor? Do I want to come out with three different flavors? The same lip gloss with three different flavors? Then you're gonna say, okay, what's the ingredients? What I want the flavors to be. You get what I'm saying? And that's just researching just on the lip gloss itself. You haven't reached to the labeling. You haven't reached to the containers. You haven't reached to the ingredients. You haven't reached to the warehouse of where to get your ingredients, how to make your products, how to measure your products to make sure it's even proportion so it gives you the consistency and the quality that you want it to be. You see how far it hasn't even reached nothing yet, and it's just a lip gloss. You see how much work that is already. You see how much research you're gonna have to do. You see how much writing you're gonna have to do. You see how much you have to put into it. So that's why when you start in a business, it's always good to start a business with something that you actually love. Because if it's something that you love, you is going to be willing and able, and you're going to find the time, even if you think you don't have the time, to put it in that business because you love what you're doing and you're going to want it to work. So you are going to put in the work for it to work. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's good to find something that you love to do. Okay. Or a product that you might love to sell. Okay, next thing after that. Now you're gonna have to go in and you're gonna say, okay, you're gonna go on pricing. That's why a lot of people that start side business like this, I love this lip gloss. I don't know why. A lot of people start side business. What they do is they work a part-time job, and that part-time job they use it to invest in their business, and they put their hard time and effort in that business because they want that business to grow to reach to a next level. You get what I'm saying? That's how people do it. Well, that's how I did it. I mean, most people I know in my circle, they literally work a side job to build their business, like literally. And now it's their full-time job. They're self-employed. But a lot of us, that's how we started. The next thing next. Now you're gonna go to how you want your product to distribute. First, you're gonna find your ingredients, then you're gonna run a tester. A tester costs money. Why? Because you're not gaining a profit off a tester. So pretty much you can make like say 500 products. When I first started, I made of my hair growth oil. I literally make 500 products, and I literally gave it away. I made 100 edge control, but who I gave it to was clients of mine that comes to the shop. I say, hey, here go oil, try it on your scalp. Let's see how it goes, because those are clients that I could keep in contact with that comes to me on a regular basis, so I could manage them to see what is the if, don'ts, and do's about the product, what should be changed, if it's working, if it's not working. So my situation was kind of easy because I had it at my fingertip because I'm a beautician. I do hair. So I started with my growth oil and my edge control. So with my edge control, I had to change it like 3 or 4 times with the tester. Why? Because some clients it leave their edges white residue. Some clients it works fine. So with that being said, you have to keep going back to the drawing board and trying something else, changing an ingredient, put less of that ingredient, more of this ingredient to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to just buy something and slap your name on it and sell it just to make money. If you're building a brand, you want your brand to be one of a kind. You want your brand to be when people see it, they're like, oh, it don't work. They'll be like, oh yes, girl, get that. It worked. Now you know you're on the right path. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, you have to do a tester when you first started out. And I would tell any small business this, even if it's lip gloss, get a few lip gloss, get some of your friends off your TikTok, off your Instagram, whatever they on. And then what you do is you do run a tester. Like even if you say, okay, I don't have that much, I'm gonna run like 20 testers. Run the 20 testers. Let them do it for 30 days. And then call them up and say, hey, you've been using your lip gloss. How does it work? Is it work? Do your lips feel dry when you use it? Does it moisturize? How long does it stay moisturized? So you want to ask questions, you want to interact. So that's how you're going to make your product better. That's how you're going to know if it should hit the market now, or should I give it some more time, or should I make more tests or change around something and go back and try it again. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the work in if you want your product to be one of a kind. It's just what it is. Okay. After you do that, say for example, say you tried and you have to go back to the drawing board, say another time, and you fix something. Now you come back again. Boom, the product worked. Okay, beautiful. The product worked because everybody, you're getting so much feedback. So you're getting 90% of feedbacks. The product worked, the product worked, the product worked. You be like, oh crap, I got it. Now you know, okay, now I'm going to make small portions. And they have a lot of different sites you could sell on. You could sell on Instagram, TikTok, you could sell on Etsy. They have so much platforms. Facebook Market and Facebook. You could put shops on every site. There is a social media. You literally could put a site. Etsy is a very good site to start out on if you're starting out on Etsy. If you want to create a website to sell on, they also have websites that you could create and stuff and literally sell and build yourself. Now, okay, you say you want a website, you to get your website designed. If I were starting out, when I started out, Shopify number one, period. Shopify to me is one of the most advanced site that you could start your business on, and you could literally, because it got so much stuff on Shopify, so much things you could pick, so much things you could switch, you could do whatever. Shopify is literally the best, period. It doesn't matter what nobody says. Shopify is literally the best to me. I don't know about nobody else, but to me it is. Okay. And I tried GoDaddy before. It's all right, but not for all that. I tried a lot of different sites, but to me, Shopify is just the best. Okay. After that, now you want to go in. Okay, you find a site. Say, okay, say for example, you're going to use Shopify. Okay, you find a site. I'm gonna use Shopify as an example because that's the site I use. So say for example, okay, Shopify going to be my website. My product works. Now I'm going to make me 100. Now before you make the 100, you can't just make it and sell it plain. Now you have to think of labeling. You don't want to go order a big bunch of label or anything. So one of the best place to make labels is Canva, or you could even buy the items for your products and stuff literally off I forgot that site. You could buy your products, since I'm actually picking up my kids from soccer. You could buy your products and stuff from literally like your things to make your label of um damn, I forgot that web thing. Amazon. Amazon. I don't know how I forgot it. But you could buy it off Amazon, and when you buy it off Amazon, you could use your printer. If you have a, I have everything you could think of, a Cricut, and you can make your label and put it on your product if you're doing small portions like that. Or you could also do another way where you could make your labels of you can make your labels off Canva. Canva, actually, you can make small portions of labels, like 30 labels, 50 labels, 150. You can make little labels for you literally your product, and you could put it on there through Canva. You know, you make it, you could create it on Canva, go to ship, print. They could print it for you, ship it to you 7 to 10 days. They have 3 to 5 business days. You get your product. Boom, you have your product. Move on to the next. After you get your product, you get your labeling for your product. Now you're going to sanitize your containers that you bought. Now, places that you could get containers from, you could go to Container Warehouse. You could go to SKS warehouse. You got so much warehouse you could go to. It's crazy. You could go to a lot of different warehouses and literally get containers. um I'm going to do a more formal video of this and post it, but you literally could go to those places and get your and buy your containers from there. And with that, you could buy your containers, get your labeling for yourself, start out small, label your own item, fix your nice site. On Shopify, you could make your own website. On all the websites, really, they're real self-explanatory. It literally could make you make your own site, and you could start your business from there. Customer service is one of the biggest and the most best thing you have to have in any business for your business to be successful. It is okay to lose one item versus losing a client or a customer, because that customer, word of mouth, is your business. That customer could literally let you gain 100 clients without one client versus you losing that one client over a product that's like $10 that you could just cut the loss and keep the client by just giving the client another one and keep it moving. Apologize, give the client another one, and keep it moving. Customer service is the way for your business. If you don't have no customer service, your business will not be successful. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Customer service is the number one key to any business to thrive. So if you want your business to thrive, you need to have customer service. And don't try to act stuck up when you're wrong in a business. As a business owner, tell them I'm wrong, admit you're wrong, apologize, and move on. People will accept you, people will love you more, especially when you are honest. If you're dishonest, they will not like you, and nor will they support you, and that mouth will tear you down to nothing. So do be careful of how you deal with people. You deal with people with respect. You deal with people in anything, even in your business, whether you go in, it doesn't matter. You deal with people how you want people to deal with you. Remember, your brand is you. You're walking. You are your brand. So if you are rude, your brand is disgusting. If you are disrespectful, your brand is disrespectful. So especially when you're walking, you are a walking brand, because remember, your business is you. You're starting it. It is you. So you have to have customer service. You have to learn to be respectful. If you don't know how to talk, start learning. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm gonna do a more formal video and breakdown. I was just trying to give you a quick rundown because I went to my DM and I see like 20 more messages. We didn't see the videos, but I have such busy very busy life. And yeah, and I told him that I'm gonna start YouTubing, but I did not get to post a formal video. But so this is gonna be it. But I'm also gonna post a more in-depth video with sites and stuff that you actually could go on and verify and check and see where you could buy products, where you could buy containers. I will also put some of the warehouse that you actually could get ingredients. But then again, I have to know the business that you're starting, you know. So I'll use lip glosses as an example, and I'll post some websites where you could get ingredients for lip gloss and different stuff like that. And then if you have any questions, don't feel free to put the questions that you do have below. I do respond, I won't bite, and I do answer questions. I hope this was helpful. If you have anything else, just comment below and let me know. Okay? Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. But research, read, research, write. Have a notebook where you could take your notes down when you start in a business. Research and write down everything. When you come on to budgeting and pricing, make sure you literally have a budget and pricing book where you write down. Sometimes app is good, but sometimes we lose our track with app. So writing it down in black and white is way better than putting in the app, because sometimes app could malfunction. Sometimes it not recording properly. Anything could happen. But if you write it, you can't miss it. Okay? I want to tell you guys thank you. Anyone watch my video, thank you. I appreciate you, and you guys have a fantastic day. And I'll give you a more formal video another time, okay? Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.